Hello and welcome back to some King's Quest 6. So I am so stuck. So I'm probably going to kind of use the first, 5-10 minutes here, just probably mostly edit it out, wandering around, talking to people, clicking on things, looking at my inventory, and just trying to think of, hey.
The woman seems preoccupied with her chores and doesn't notice Alexander.
What is happening?
Windows face the street from...
Oh, there's an upstairs to the bookstore. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
Alexander can enter the...
doing some wandering. I'm gonna be doing some wandering.
Hello.
Is there a way to get up from there to there from here? Doesn't seem to be.
Now, what can I do for you?
This guy's new. This has already started off very well.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
You wanna see a really cool ring?
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cosima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cosima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing.
Are these the events of
Everyone in
King's
the
Quest
kingdom
5?
seems to despair with
Or
her
is this
these
new
days.
news?
The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated
Wait.
tradition, and not required,
Okay.
but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jallo. I am clown to the royal court,
Pardon me?
and have been since the marriage of Cosima's parents,
Jallo.
King Caliphon and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cosima's birth. It would be hard to
This is a
explain how
long
long
conversation.
they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cosima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cosima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the bookshop again later.
Thank you for speaking with me, Jallo. I hope we meet again soon.
So he wants, like, a real nightingale. And I might try to grab that from the tree.
Alexander...
Actually, I should talk to the... whatever. Oh, he's going somewhere. Might just follow him real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him real quick. And then I'm gonna come back and click on that thing. I have the speed all the way up. Hey, Jallo. making his way to the castle.
Good day, Jollo. Greetings, my fine furred friends.
I mean, this isn't gonna do anything for me. I'm just gonna wander into the castle.
We are under orders not to let you anywhere near the castle, Prince Alexander. Be gone!
I mean, I'm very, very near it. Let me see if that opens up anything over here on the side. But I have a feeling that the Nightingale will do something like that.
The side, stained.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to catch that Nightingale. The real one. Such a bad idea. So Jollo's up at the castle. Don't fly away.
Alexander can't reach the bird, and she doesn't seem interested in coming to a stranger.
Can I use the Nightingale on the Nightingale? Oh, okay. I was using it in the hollow,
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
but I didn't think to use it on the bird because I'm not a smart person.
The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
Do I have to like click through these
The
things?
nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
I might be bad. I'm really just gonna capture you and probably stuff you in my pocket forever.
Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her.
Can I talk to her?
Hello? Is anyone about?
Alexander gets no reply. The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs of the old tree. The nightingale looks at Alexander curiously, as though waiting for something.
What?
Alexander examines the...
Okay, let's do that again, maybe?
Alexander...
Just kind of takes forever.
It plays its pleasant tinny tune. The living nightingale in the tree listens to the tune curiously. There's no... Alexander doesn't... Alexander...
Okay, that's interesting. Where are you going?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her.
I don't know.
The little bird doesn't...
Okay. What else might that little bird be interested in? Wait, can
There's no reason to use that on the ink bottle.
Okay. I just realized I have a feather pen and an ink bottle, and that seemed like a useful thing. But okay. Okay. So now there's a nightingale down there. I wonder if I have to, like... It says that she's waiting for something. But I was like, maybe, like, when Jollo walks by now, he'll see it.
Although
like
the
so.
nightingales...
Yeah.
The nightingale looks at Alexander...
Waiting for something. I can't talk to her. Okay. I'm gonna leave this there as a piece of information. It looks like I'm going to a different island, but I don't know what my plan is. Do I want to go back to the bookstore maybe? I'm gonna actually wander around this island a little bit more. See if I can't see anything new. Oh hey, you're doing things. And possibly naked.
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest, or have a very...
Alexander is not descending into the dark hole. That's probably
A
fair.
small hatch leads down into the dark cargo.
Huh. Sorry, I keep clicking through those. After I read them, I'll be more careful.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
Come on in. Maybe he wasn't naked. He just kind of...
How
There's
goes
not
it,
enough pixels to
Alexander?
tell sometimes. Good.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cosima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting
if I
to
can use
care
the
for the
tinderbox on
needy
the
and
lantern.
to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
Interesting. Let me look at this.
Several oil lamps are strategically placed around the boat's cabin to eliminate the island's dark nights. Alexander doesn't want to take the ferryman's lamps.
Okay.
Alexander doesn't want to take anything.
What if I talk
What
to
do
him
you
again?
do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You
That's
can be
fair.
quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
The ferryman's bunk looks hard and uncomfortable. No wonder he can be so cranky.
Tell me
Guess we'll
more
keep
about...
talking.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Her mother was the same, the king and queen.
I'm just gonna
They
read through
served the
these
islands,
because I'm.
not the other way around.
I don't know.
Always
It's
think
just a
about
lot of
the
talking.
people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. He's just
Well,
gonna give me
Thanks
backstory.
again for your...
You're always...
So he doesn't want to climb
The
into.
cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest
Why?
or have a very pleasant smell after months.
Why do you put it there and then be like, nah, he doesn't really want to go in there. It's like, but I do. Do I not have a say in any of this? It's like every once in a while I go to a spot and like something different happens.
Alexander can't reach those pants. Besides, they probably wouldn't fit him, nor go with his green tunic.
That would look very Christmassy. It would be appropriate to the season. Okay, so the Nightingale's still there. Okay, I'm gonna do some exploring on a different island. Or I'm gonna look at my stuff because there's no exploring really to do if I can't get past the gnomes or the boiling water.
Alexander
Pulls out his magic map. Okay, I'm gonna
Alexander
go back to
feels
the
a
island of the
strange-
beast. So one of you did mention that there's something that I need here, but I'm not sure if it's like something I
if the
need
tree
now.
stump is hiding anything. The denseness of Alexander is standing at the
Or
edge
it's like
of the
I still have
sea
to get
on a
past the
heavily
water.
forested island.
Yeah, we've read that.
A little fawn is feeding on a grass.
Can I go over here?
The ocean is not as calm as it appears.
Okay, we'll go out there. Promise. Can I go over here? There's like a vine here.
The denseness of the forest. The dense.
Oh, that's a tree. Looks like it might be a
The
vine.
denseness.
I want to stray from the path.
The
Can I climb?
dense. Alexander has no need to carry off sand from the banks of the pond.
Can I walk on the banks?
Alexander decides to brave
No, he doesn't.
and soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he
don't
learns
know
the
the last
true
time I
meaning
saved.
of being in a stew.
I actually haven't saved yet at all.
Tickets.
All I've done is had two very long conversations that I will
It
redo.
looks like Alexander's in a bit of a stew.
Good one. Good one. Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the Nightingale thing, and then I'm gonna talk to the guy in there. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect.
Alex-
It's exactly what I needed to do. I mean, this still is gonna take a while. I can't skip through this, but
The mechanical night. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander.
so she's waiting for me to prove that I'm not the worst human. Which I mean, yeah, we'll see. Not in the pawn shop. Not where I want to go. Hello, goodbye. Gotta wait for him. For some reason.
Now,
An odd-looking man is reading in the stuffed chair. He wears a vest.
Okay.
Good day. Excuse me.
I
Oh, right, I
told
need
you.
to give him my ring. Forgot.
Determined.
Dav. Fly.
Why,
Yes. You see,
where is...
the princess.
I see.
And
About her grief over her parents.
well, the truth. I wish. Now I'm a.
Thank you.
Is Jollo going to do anything different now that the Nightingale is there? Is the question that we are going to answer shortly. No, he is not. Nightingale looks like it has an afro and it's really throwing me off. Like, I don't know what those pixels are supposed to be, but whatever.
Good day, Jollo. Greeting.
Yeah, hi Jollo. Jollo's in the palace now. I don't know what that changes. I followed him and I have watched him enter the palace and now... who knows. Looks like it doesn't
The
do
neural
anything.
pa-
Doesn't do anything for me, really. So what do you want from me, bird? I'm tempted to like pick up the flute and be like, I'm going to flout now. I'm also thinking about like
There's no reason
combining
to use that on the...
combining items.
Alexander rubs the object.
So like if I could combine, there's nothing that makes sense to combine besides the ink in the feather, which I already tried. I am gonna just get the flute because F it. It's right here.
Good. The pawn... The counter.
I want to do, no, I do want to use
The
my,
counter.
That.
Alexander.
I want
Might
this.
I trade?
Certainly.
Okay. No, not that.
Would you mind?
Trading
Of
the
course.
Nightingale,
Alexander.
and I'm getting
I'll
the flute.
take...
The flute. Very good, Prince Alex.
Thank you.
It's an odd store. Alright, Alexander. Let's see how good you are at the flute. That's like a snake charmer flute.
Alexander plays his flute.
Okay, Nightingale just looks at him curiously. But that was a very snake charmery flute. Is there a snake I need to charm somewhere? No? Yes? I don't know. Oh, maybe I play this outside of,
Alexander
I can play this outside of the castle and I can play this outside of, the Cinderella house. I'm gonna try both of those and see if that does anything on either of those fronts. I could also try the mechanical nightingale outside of the castle because that's, what's her name's deal? It's like she's waiting on her nightingale.
Why would Alexander... Why would...
It's not on the castle wall. Do your thing.
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
Good job. Thank you for humoring me, Alexander. That was lovely. Fun fact, I played the flute from 6th grade up until through college. I did orchestra all through college. And I stopped after that. I tried getting back into it during lockdown and it was actually kind of annoying.
girl is too...
So I've seen this cutscene again already. Because
Are you out here? Yes, Step.
he's just playing the flute.
Yes, Step.
Alexander plays a... The serving girl near the house does not respond to Alexander's flute.
What? Respond to the flute. So yeah, I stopped playing flute. It wasn't fun during lockdown. So try one more time. While she's indoors.
Alexander...
Okay. I'm gonna go back here again, because this is what's frustrating, is like, now I come back here and the guy's not doing the thing, but he was doing the thing last time. Should I have that conversation again? I didn't get a ding. I don't know. I'm not going to. Is there anywhere else? I'm just gonna go over and play this flute. Hey, Nightingale.
Alexander...
I don't know what my goal
Alexander
is right
feels-
now. I'm just flouting. Hey dear. No. Listen to this.
Alexander play...
That was fun. I mean, you know it's gonna happen again.
Alexander...
And no one cares. Okay. Well, now there's a
If the tree
raccoon in there.
stump is hiding...
Okay. Use the mint.
Why would
I haven't tried eating
Alexander
the mint.
eats the mint?
Oh. He's surprisingly undrunk. I'm gonna go back and get another mint. And maybe trade this flute back in for the Nightingale again. Because that was so much more
Alexander
useful.
feels...
Quick note, by the way, if anyone else is addicted to sugar-free Monster like I am, I think they just, like, released this. It's, like, a watermelon flavor, and it tastes just like the Sour Patch watermelon candy. It's so good. It's, like, a little bit off.
Good
But it
day, Prince
kind of
Alexander.
tastes just like Sour Patch watermelon.
Alexander takes a mint. Alexander already has a mint.
Okay. So I kind of...
Would
maybe
you
I'll just
mind if...
try the tinderbox
Of
a
course,
little bit.
Alexander...
Like,
I believe I'll...
Very good, Prince Alex.
Thank you.
when do you not want to just light things on fire? When has that never helped you? So I'm gonna try lighting things on fire. What do I want to light on fire? Alright. I actually don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna try to light some of the Isle of the Beast stuff on fire. Or, I don't know. There's some debris over here. Maybe that's good.
The pawn shop's tinderbox is slightly battered, but in reasonably
Oh.
good shape. The tinderbox contains a candle, as well as some flint and tinder.
So it's like a light source.
There's
A
no
light
need for-
source? A light source? Hold up. It's not to light things on fire, it's for light. Period. We're going to... What? He was doing something there, too.
That... A worn wooden vessel.
Okay, let's do...
Why would Alexander want to...
I don't want
why
to
would-
put it in the... Okay.
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest, or have...
It's gonna kill me. Is there anything you would want to put in the cargo bay?
There's no reason to use that. Why would Alexander...
Okay, that was disappointing then.
That would serve... That would... There's no reason...
Okay, I don't think there's any need for light then. Oh, also, a fun fact, with the catacombs, I did figure out where I was on the map. Because that map was really confusing me. So yeah, I was able to figure out, where the, like, different rooms were on the map. So once I get past the, Gears room, then
Alexander.
I know where I am. And it does kind of list which room has like traps and stuff, so that's cool. Where am I going? I'm going back to
Alexander feels-
Beast. I'm just gonna try everything. There's no use I can think of for a paintbrush yet. Like tinderbox. Who knows? Could be anything.
Why would Alexander... Alexander doesn't want... Alexander doesn't want to... Alexander doesn't... Alexander doesn't want... That would have no effect on...
Okay, so nothing's gonna have any effect on the boiling pond.
That
What
would
about this
have
myth?
no...
What about rabbit's foot?
That would have...
What about feather?
That would have... There's no... The path, like destiny, cannot be altered.
That's beautiful.
To do anything with the land... Alexander does... Alexander, not being an expert on poisonous mushrooms,
Okay.
the denseness...
I don't know who's more frustrated now, you or me. I want that raccoon.
Nearby, the stump of a fallen tree still spreads its roots to the sea.
I'm stuck. I mean, I was stuck when I started this,
There's
and the fact that I'm still stuck should not
Alexander.
surprise it.
Alexander...
Anyone. Sorry. I keep like not finishing words, let alone not
Alexander.
finishing sentences. So if I go back to the Sacred Mountain, then I'm going into the catacombs. Wait, no, I'm gonna quickly save my game. I don't think I've done anything to alter the fabric of time, so I'm gonna save over this one. I need to find like a better like naming convention
There's-
for my saves. I think for this game, I need like chapters and like befores and afters and. I don't know. Hannah 123 might not cut it this time around, is all I'm saying. What am I doing?
Alexander shook a little bird to... Alexander
really?
holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale,
That worked?
hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jallo spoke of,
Oh.
and that she might be able to take the ring to Cosima.
That
The
seems
ring
risky.
is the one thing he has that might alert Cosima to his presence on the Isles.
I see that snake that just came up too.
The nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring.
Shocked that worked.
She
But
flies
happy.
off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
Oh, I did a thing.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful,
like a useful item.
Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
So dramatic. Alright, got a ribbon. That I am
The little bird makes a
purely
delivery.
thinking of as a tool currently. Little bird makes a delivery.
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cosima herself?
I might try that on a
Or
few
am I
people as
merely
well.
wishing it were so?
Sigh.
The nightingale sings her crystal. The nightingale looks at
Okay. So I don't have my ring anymore.
Lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon. Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
Didn't know I could do that.
There's no point in using...
So I can use the hair.
Why would Alexander...
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing or why right now. Is this snake? The snake's not still there.
The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his
He's probably
true
gonna
love.
creepily worship it as if it does.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet.
Okay. Okay. That's some progress. Neither of those is going to get me past an eye gnome or gears or boiling. But they're a start. Let's go and see if we can talk to anyone about that. There seems to be a lot to do on this island.
Hello. I will be right up. Now,
Was that a lamp? What is
what
that?
can I do for...
An
What is this on
antique
his-
leather-bound book is displayed
What's
on
a
a
book?
little stand on the counter. On the elaborate cover is the title, Ye Useful Book of Magic Spells.
How much
have
for
it?
that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
Interesting. I mean, obviously this is not it.
Might I return this?
Please, I had a hard enough time getting rid of that book in the first place.
Oh, there's another book there. I wonder if I can pick up.
The fireplace can provide...
No, the book.
Alexander
Oh, wait, no,
picks
this is,
up-
Yep, the Court Entertainer book.
Well, that...
That was refreshing. Okay. That's why that guy was reading it. Should I just show her hair to random people?
Alexander...
Thank you. What was he doing?
The cargo bay is
What is he doing? Okay, I'm gonna talk to him again. It's gonna take forever, but here we are.
Oh, it's you.
I'm gonna like skip through a lot of it.
How goes?
Tell me more of...
They used...
Okay,
What do you do?
it's all the same.
Is there... Tell me more. What else can you...
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can...
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
The chair does not respond.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
What else can...
The Castle of the Crown sure is a...
What else can...
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism.
What else
He's
can...
not giving
Let's
me
see.
any like
The
tips.
Isle of Wonder's a lovely...
Okay, and we've
Well,
reached the end of that
You're
conversation.
all...
I mean, I could have like showed him some stuff, but not. I'm really worried about not having my ring. I'm going to keep that save before I give up my ring because that is scaring me. And I am sure that you all are going to tell me if I've just screwed myself. Because like feasibly, I could have done that before going to the like Sacred Mountain place. Wait, did I need my ring there? I don't know. I'm worried is all. Is there anything else I can have this Nightingale bring? No. I have get the ribbon.
There's no
Okay. What about the hair.
The nightingale wouldn't know what to do with that single strand of hair.
Fair. Okay, ribbon, 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 ribbon.
To take the path. Alexander. Alexander.
I want to get over this thing. Also, there was a snake in the tree. Why was there a snake in the tree? But like, can I use the ribbon?
This is the only.
Thank you.
Alexander does. Alexander does. Alexander. To do anything with the.
Okay.
Alexander doesn't. That would have no. Alexander.
I mean, I didn't think it would work, and I can't
Why
think of
would
anything.
Why would Alexander want?
I can't think of anything to combine.
There is no reason to.
I do the
That
ink.
would have no.
Okay.
To take the
Can
path.
Thank you. What if I use the ink
There's
on...
no reason to throw that in the sea.
I don't want to throw it in the sea. I want to fill it up with seawater, and I don't know why. Okay. I'm stuck again.
Alexander. Alexander doesn't.
I don't think there's anything here. Oh, that looks like an elephant.
Large craggy boulders lie on the beach as though pushed up from the sea by giant hands.
Interesting take. Yeah, I don't
To
think
the
there's
north,
anything
the island is dense with vegetation.
interesting.
Alexander
I'm gonna go back to the crown.
feels a.
Oh no. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna go. Oh, I haven't gone up to the castle since I've done that weird hair strand thing. But like, she's still not gonna be here.
Alexander stained the sun.
I am going.
This is the.
I really must get inside the castle to see the princess. Perhaps this will convince you.
Begone! We have no interest.
Okay. I have a feeling that that's true.
I really must.
Formal hedges and bushes. The bushes are probably not hiding anything useful. The bushes are probably not. Alexander.
I put them to sleep.
There's no point in using.
Why did I do that?
Alexander opened
Two dulce.
He says random page, but it's the same page every time.
I really must.
Okay. Can't put them to sleep. There's nothing like dog related. That seems to make sense. What if I give them a mint?
I really.
I'm stuck there. Okey-doke. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call it there for the day then. As far as progress, minimal. Did a lot of talking. Did the whole nightingale thing. Oh, hey, person.
The man seems busy with his. The villagers bustle about their chores.
I don't know if that's just atmosphere or what. I don't know. But, yeah, I lost my ring and gained a ribbon. and had a lot of conversations. And I played the flute a lot. So that was something. I really didn't do much, did I? Oh well. These things, they happen. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the series. It's slow, but it's going. It's going. This is tough. It's a tough game. I'll see you guys in the next episode of King's Quest 6. Bye.
It plays its pleasant tinny tune.